going to be helping you clean up the mess you guys have actually made back in Phandelver.
But of course.
Well, we were betrayed. So I mean, we were betrayed from within.
Well, that's not my problem. It's still a mess that you created, is it not?
Well, you just need to be careful, make sure your people are loyal, and then I'll kind of look sideways towards the drow. I don't know that I would.
My
trust
people are loyal.
Those type, King Kroll.
Oh, those type as in the drow? And the drow, she stands up. And she says, I take no offense to that. She says, I'm a slave trader. I'm here asking King Groll for any slaves so I can take back to the Underdark with me. I need workers, you see. And King Groll has accommodated me in the past with that.
Ah, so it's merely business.
It is merely business.
So
And I
you're
take
not,
no offense
so
to
you're
that.
you're not an ally of the Black Spider then.
I am not an ally of the Black Spider. I've never met the Black Spider. My dealings are with King Groll and King Groll alone.
Well, if that's the case, we have business to discuss with the king, and it doesn't concern you.
I will take my leave then. As she stands up over here on the left hand. Well, she stands up on the bed. She says, "Well, then, King Groll, I will take my leave then." And she just kind of bows and says a couple of words and vanishes.
We thank you for your understanding.
She vanishes. So she's gone. She vanishes.
Do I think she cast a disappearing
Yeah, I was wondering if I could do
visibility
an
spell,
insight.
or if she actually left?
Yeah. I don't think she was wanting to leave.
If you want to
Can I-
try to
Can I give me
ascertain,
an
sure,
Arcana check?
we can go with, remember in Xanathar's Guide to Everything, you can actually now try to interpret what type of spell another caster is doing or is casting. So yes, Frantisek, you can tell that the drow. This is pretty much a now. Who else is trying to ascertain this? I mean, if you have.
Well, I'm
You
not
can do
trained.
an arcane check. Yeah, I was going to say if you are of the arts of the arcane, then sure, definitely you can do that. But with your check, Frantisek, yeah, you definitely know that she casts something that you're familiar with. And I'm going to put it in the. I'm going to send you a tell. That's my
Okay.
That's my hillbilly language, there, man. I just heard that. We're going to send you a tale.
Tail, I'll take it.
So yeah, she disappears.
So, Dave, I'd like to prepare a spell, and I wanted to do animal friendship. I don't want to do it yet, but I want to get ready for the limp pickle and do animal friendship to charm this dog here.
Is there any kind of like verbal components of this
That's
spell?
what I was. Yeah, it's got verbal components. So I guess if I was going to do that, I would have to start this. So I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
wait. That'll probably be my first action whenever we start.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it just had like semantic type of components,
Yeah.
and yeah, you could like kind
But now
of
it's got verbal.
wave your arms around like as you were like kind of trying to hit a fly or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Now it's got verbal, so I'll wait.
Klaatu Vadarata necktie. So what about everybody else? How about Devin? You've been quiet. What about Devin?
Yeah, I'm asking. So I assume that the Black Spider, since he's on his way to Wave Echo, has the original map in his possession.
The Black Spider does, yes. That's how they were able to get there, and there's no copies of it. We didn't want to have other copies floating around, so
You mean other than the one back in Phandelver?
the one that was taken, yes, the one that was taken from the dwarf, as one of my other goblin caravans had actually found the map and the scroll and in this nice scroll case, by the way. I kind of wish they would have kept the scroll case now. You know, I mean, you figure a map of that worth was probably in some type of scroll case. It was probably worth something. But they're knuckle-headed goblins. Ugh.
Oh, well. The map is the important thing in any case.
And we have it. So, what type of percentage are you looking for? As being the, I guess we could call you the tax collectors of Phandelver now? Our new tax collectors? I would say, I would like to start the bargaining at about a 10% cut.
For you,
I think that's fair.
Generous. We'll give you 10%.
No, I'm thinking 90% for us.
Oh,
10% for you. I mean, because seeing, like I said, you've mucked this all up now, and you know we're here to clean it up. I'm sending out all of my other contingency out to intercept this map. That you say that is on its way to the another contingency on its way to Wave Echo Cave. You guys have really mucked things up. Oh yeah, you guys have really mucked things up around here.
I heard you were a shrewd negotiator. I would mention that had we not arrived when we did, all could have been lost, and then the spider would have been very upset. Luckily, you have stepped in to save the day with our help, which surely must be worth 30%.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you 25.
Dave, I want to try and move 5 feet to my left.
Sure. Yeah, you move there. No problem.
Okay.
Wanting to see if the drow was still there, huh?
If I could physically occupy that space, yeah, that'd be good to know.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like she's there.
25%. That seems fair.
75-25, and he sticks his hand out for a handshake. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
All right, he shakes your hand.
Now, you mentioned elven spirits.
Ah, yes, he there's a couple of bottles on the table, and he takes one of the bottles and he puts it in his mouth and pops the cork off, and he starts to pour it in a goblet that he has on the table.
Well, one moment. You know what would go perfectly with these spirits.
Oh, what would go perfect with these spirits?
You, by chance, have any limp pickles?
What?
I knew you were going to do that.
Let's do it.
That's awesome.
What's
Let's
up,
do
Lo?
it.
Good to see you, buddy.
So if you actually have a limp pickle, that's okay, because I do have lesser restoration. I can pick you back up.
I knew you were going to do
Oh.
that. You know what would go good with these spirits? Oh, too good. All right, everybody, roll initiative. Let's go. You guys are rolling so good before. You're still rolling pretty good. Good to see you, Lo. What's up, Dragonbait? Yeah, Dragonbait said in chat too. The Limp Pickle would be a great name for an inn. I think he's right with that. The Limp Pickle would be a great inn.
I was thinking the zesty pickle.
Zesty pickle.
That could be a
Nice.
good one too. Yeah, the Zesty Pickle. The Limp
So
Pickle.
no chance we could get like one action in before.
Surprise.
All right, guys. Everyone draws weapons. It's a Mexican standoff. All right, so it looks like, wow, Snarl had the top initiative. So Snarl's going to jump up and bite Latith. Wow, and with pack tactics, so he's going to have advantage.
Well, we don't get a surprise round?
No, because you guys were there, they were there, he was expecting. I mean, he wasn't really full on expecting, but I mean, there's with everybody there, and everything was kind of tense anyway. So I would say let's just go with
Alright.
initiative.
All right.
Ladith attacks you with advantage, and wow, look at that. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Wanted to.
So wow, Snarl. Yeah, he's yeah. All right, let's go with next. Squall, you're up.
How high are the ceilings in here, Dave?
They're about, I'd say about 20 feet or so, 15, 20 feet.
Okay, I'm going to cast. Well, I don't cast levitate. I will use my mingle with the wind ability and levitate up 20 feet.
Sure, that's your racial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you're gonna your top of your head's gonna be right against the ceiling, basically, right?
Yeah, a couple inches below.
Okay.
And with a bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark and mark Hobgoblin number 2.
Okay. Yeah, these hobgoblins look pretty stout too. They definitely look like they're pretty good fighters, that's for sure. They've got chainmail, shields. Yeah, it looks like they're definitely fighters. Long swords, stuff like that. Alright. So you've got that marked. We'll go on to, let's see, Frantisek, you're up now. That was a good try, though, Frantisek, with the surprise. I thought about that.
Got you. Yeah.
I thought
Gotta
about
try.
that. Yeah, I thought about it, but I'm like, well, everybody's here in the room. You know, I don't think it would have really played out.
Yeah, no problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Fairy Fire, and I want to cast it to the north part of that room, below our levitating squall, and try to see if I can't catch that pesky drow that's invisible somewhere over there.
Okay. Because that's what that spell does, right? It basically puts an aura of that person around, right? I think it.
Right. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. I'm going to pick blue. Yeah. Any creature in that area when the spell is cast is also outlined in the light. If it fails a dexterity savings throw.
Sure. Now, does that become visible to everyone or just you? I think it's everyone, isn't it?
Everyone, correct. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage. The attacker can see it, and affected creatures or objects can't benefit from being invisible.
Sure. And there's no kind of saving throw or nothing like that, right?
They get a dexterity savings throw.
Okay, why don't you give me the dexterity saving throw? In fact, I'll just go ahead and do one because it's not visible. So here we go. I'll do it.
Yeah, I can't target her. So.
Yeah. All right, dexterity saving throw. Yeah, she definitely failed. Boy, the rolls are off to a bad start tonight for King Groll and his companions.
I should also be able to affect Hobgoblin 1 and 2.
Yeah, if it's 20 foot, yeah, you can go ahead and you can go ahead and do a couple of saving throws for them. So the dark elf, her silhouette appears right behind the hobgoblin. So now you can go ahead and target her and put whatever you need to put on her. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Wow,
cool.
A couple more failed saving throws. So you can go ahead and put the whatever you need to on there. Yeah, very nice.
That'll be it for me.
Yeah, with her silhouette, it looks like she has a weapon out, and it looks like she was just fixing to stab the hobgoblin too, as you were looking at her. All right, so let's go to the hobgoblin. Hobgoblin's going to go for whim. So let's see. I can deal extra damage. within 5 feet of an ally of a hobgoblin that isn't contact. Yeah, okay, so it's going to move over and attack. Basically, going to attack you with a longsword whim.
Bring it.
He swings. He misses. All right, let's go to King Groll. King Groll's pissed off now. He yells traitors. He takes his Morning Star and he smashes at Ladith. And he misses. All right, the next hobgoblin is also going to attack you, Wim. Long sword in hand. An 11 is a miss.
Dodge.
Wow.
Devin, you're up now.
It's only going to get better.
Yeah.
Oh, and King Groll as well. As a bonus action, he pulls this whistle from around his neck, and he blows the whistle as it just kind of echoes throughout the castle. And now you can hear a lot of other commotion going on after this whistle has gone off. So, Devin, you're up now.
Okay.
Not to put any more pressure on you guys or anything.
Yeah.
I will swing at King Groll.
You guys are doing good. That's a hit. I haven't hit once, I don't think, in
Sneak attack.
three attacks. Thanks, Gold. I appreciate it, man. I'll add you to the list as well.
Nice shot.
Yeah, 16 damage. Wow, very nice.
Okay. And with my offhand attack,
Sure.
with a short sword.
Sounds good. Groll's wounded. Oh, man, you just
Nice.
critically hit him, too.
Beautiful.
Holy cow.
Too bad it wasn't with the first attack.
So you do a total of 5
Still good.
more for a total of 21. Not too bad. Nice attacks.
And with my fancy footwork, I will step 5 feet and put my back against the door to try to hold it in place.
Sure. All right.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. So there is some commotion that's going on around here for sure. As you guys can hear, goblins, their high, screechy, pitchy voices are making noises. You can hear doors starting to slam. This stuff is just rattling all throughout the entire castle. So let's see. All right. Let's see.
It's a true melee.
It is going to be a slobber knocker, that's for sure. $55, 60. Just moving a couple creatures around. All right, Laddie, you're up.
All right. So first thing, I
Thanks.
will
Thanks.
now seeing the drow pop up. I will yell out, "If you help, we give you all goblins in castle." And then
What to the
to the
dark
drow,
elf?
to the drow, yeah. So you drow, if you help in fight, we give you all goblins in castle. And then I'm gonna turn to King Groll, and he's holding a mace, right? That's metal. I want to do heat metal on his mace.
Oh, nice.
And
Stuff.
heat metal, you cause the object to go red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. If it's holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. And so I'm going to cast that on his mace and give him the damage.
All right.
And then
So
I'll give him
10?
the Constitution saving throw to see if he drops it.
Oh, nice fail.
All right. So he has to drop the
Yeah,
mace.
this thing heats up and he drops it. Ah! And he screams, ah!
All right, and then I will then take a. I'll take. I don't want to transform yet. I'll just yell out, "Bar the door!" And I'll scoot over a little bit,
Ooh,
and that's my turn.
I'll give you that attack of opportunity from Snarl, too.
Bring it.
I definitely will. Well, I'm not rolling too good, laddie, so it's not like I'm probably going to do anything to you, to be honest.
Yeah, watch it crit.
Yeah, a
could
challenge to the DM is never a
we
good
could,
idea.
we could,
Yeah.
we could only hope, laddie. We could only hope. 15.
Oh,
Wow,
there you go. See?
actually is a hit.
It hits,
Unbelievable. Yeah. All right, so let's do a little bit of damage to you. And I mean, just a little bit of damage. I mean, it's only 2d4. So. Oh, for max damage though, you're wounded.
Man.
So, yeah, that was a pretty good hit.
It was.
All right, laddie. So you can go ahead and pass it on. Looks like
Yep,
Wim, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm armed with a whip and a tonfa. And I got when I leveled up, I got Kensei weapons, and so the whip is now I have proficiency with that. And I also, as a Kensei, I get agile parry. So if I attack with an unarmed strike and I'm holding my weapon, I get a +2 to AC for the turn. Till my next turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and add that. I didn't know how to set that up to automatically add it.
I'll
but-
show you a cool trick. In the upper right-hand corner, click on that effects button, and you'll see that there's AC -2. There's a bunch of AC +2. Just pick up the effect from inside of the effects box there and drag it right onto your token, and you just got to remember to take it off. See how there's all the effects? You'll have to activate it.
Yeah.
Modules. Go into your library and then activate the Rob 2E effects. And then when you activate that module, and when you click on the effects button in the upper right-hand corner, then you'll have access to it. Everybody else see those effects too? Hopefully. It's one of the
I'm seeing
modules
the
that you
list,
guys should have. Yeah, it's at the very top. AC. There's like AC -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's AC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So.
All right, yeah.
And you
What
just
is
pick up the effects.
Oh, okay. I see round and day. I was like, what's the difference?
Yeah. You don't even need
Because
to. Yeah, it should be, everything should be good to go, and you can just drag. Oh, one got day. Did you change that by chance?
What is it?
Did you change AC2 to 1 day?
No, I didn't change anything.
All right. So what is this? What is the effect? It gives you AC for how long again?
All right, let me find it real quick.
It's till your next turn is what it is.
Yeah, it's till my next turn. Crap.
All right. So I put 1 round on it, so you can just drag it and put it on your. And you can also do that too. You can put 1 round, and it'll last for 1 round basically. All right. So you're going to do that. Go ahead and do any other rolls that you need to do.
So I'm going to go ahead and unarmed strike. This hobgoblin.
All right. With the fairy fire, hits 24.
Cool.
All right. So you do a total of 4 with your unarmed strike, bludgeoning damage.
And gonna go ahead and take the bonus
Ooh, a miss with a 17. Look at that. Some healthy, some sturdy adversaries.
Not going to use any key.
All right. All right. Go ahead and pass it.
How does that work?
The next actor button in the combat tracker. There's a down arrow. There you go.
Gotcha.
All right. I'm going to do a couple of goblins now. All right. So it looks like a... Let's see. Gundren isn't moving at all. Man, I'm getting some creatures moved around. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. Wow, already at round 2 now. Let's get Snarl in here. Snarl's going to move up. Basically, King Roll's telling him to chop her sick balls, basically. He's going to attack. He's going to attack you again there, Ladith. With advantage.
He's had a taste.
Packed. Once you have a taste, you never go back.
That's right.
Oh, 21. Wow, I got a hit. So as he lunges at you, you're heavily wounded, and now let's do a saving throw for you, because he jumps on you and he's going to try to knock you to the ground. But he doesn't. You're able to keep yourself up, and you're not prone. All right, so let's see here. Squall, you're up now.
Okay, I'm going to yell out to the drow, "You drow, last chance, join us or perish with these mongrels." Do I see any kind of movement or any kind of...
She just kind of... You can see her silhouette, and it looks like she has a weapon drawn and pointed towards... Actually, it looks like she was fixing to attack the hobgoblin. And she just is... Looks like she's just bearing down. Looks like she's fixing to attack. But you can't tell or not if she's going to attack that or not. And she's not speaking, so... But that's where her silhouette is, behind.
Okay, fair enough. I will...
You can attack her, or you can ignore her. You can do whatever you want.
I'm going to fire arrow at hobgoblin number 2.
All right. So we'll say that you're up about 20 feet. You won't have disadvantage, so you can go ahead and attack normally with no disadvantage.
I'm going to have to step away for a few minutes, guys.
All right, no problem. That's a hit.
Okay, so I get Hunter's Mark, Planar Warrior, and...
Wow, nice hit.
Nice hit. 18. The hobgoblin goes down.
Nice.
Who says
And
rangers
that's
don't
it
do
for
any
me.
damage? All right, so you guys hear that? You hear screaming of that owlbear, that roar, as you just hear that door just explode, and it kind of echoes throughout the chamber as well. So yeah, it seems like the bugbear is probably going to be on the move now.
Limp pickle.
Limp pickle, limp pickle.
It might be pineapple time.
Yeah. Hey, Skull. Did you move your hunter's mark over with your bonus action?
I did not. Would Dave let me do it, or I can do it
With your bonus action? No, you can go ahead and move it. No, you can go ahead and move it.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to see what the drow's going to do. I think I'll be okay with doing it next turn. Try and get a read on the drow before I mark somebody.
Gotcha.
I can just use my bonus action next turn. Is that possible, Dave?
I would say you need to use it now, whatever you're going to do with your bonus action, because you've already done your attack, so there's really no holding or anything like that now. If you know what I mean.
Right, but I could use my bonus action next turn to move it. Yes.
Yeah, you can always use it. Yeah, because it lasts for an hour or something like that. So yeah,
it's 1 hour.
You can use it. You can use it anytime you want with a bonus action, as long as it's within the hour time period. So yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to switch or mark anything yet, if that's possible.
Okay, sounds good. So the dark elf appears as she attacks the hobgoblin, and she says, "You idiots! You basically caused me to lose my advantage on my attack." She says, "King Groll owes me money anyway," and she attacks. She doesn't get advantage now, but she still gets. Well, she does because of the fairy fighter. So wow, she actually crit.
Nice.
So let's see what kind of damage the dark elf does on her crit.
Good God.
Oh.
Yeah, she takes this.
Wow.
Yeah, she hits for 37 piercing with a crit. So her dagger goes all the way through the chainmail and pierces. I mean, it is a green glowing blade too, and this green glowing blade has like this venom that's kind of dripping off the tip of it, and this hobgoblin just goes down and just falls off the end of the dagger. This thing is dead.
I would also note to the party that the DM's dice are a little hotter now.
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, me too. Okay, so
Important safety tip.
Right.
Safety tip. So she moves up. She moves up to Snarl. And I'm going to send a message to someone. All right, so there you go. She has telepathically communicated with someone. So you guys will watch the chat. So we've got, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, double movements. Frantisek, you're up. And like I said, guys, there's a lot of commotion going on. You guys can hear that there's, door slamming. You could hear the owlbear screeching. So yeah, seems like there are some more incoming. That's for sure. Because you can hear footsteps are getting closer and closer and closer to you. Okay,
so
Frantisek, sorry about that.
Frantisek yells out, "Because I abhor the darkness," and I'm going to cast spiritual weapon that will appear right behind Groll.
Sure.
For that'll be my bonus action, and then for my standard action, that would be a sacred flame again on Groll.
So what type of cool animated weapon would you like? Would you like a hammer or a sword? Or is there another token that I don't have that you would like for me to make?
No, hammer would work. That'd be fine.
So basically right there?
Yep.
You said behind Groll? Okay. Or is this the behind Groll that you were talking about?
No, where it was before.
Okay, cool. There you go. Bonus action down. You can go ahead and attack with that.
Oh, I missed.
He misses.
Oh,
yeah,
well.
Spiritual weapon misses. Now you get your action.
No, I already did that. He
Oh,
made
that's-
a save on my Sacred Flame.
Gotcha. All right.
That's it for me.
King roll.
Frantisek, you can't hit anything.
Neither could I in the first round.
Yeah.
So what he's gonna do? Oh, yeah. Let's see. King roll is gonna move. So you can give me an attack of opportunity, Latith, as he moves over towards the corner of the room.
Okay. And he dropped his mace because it was burning hot.
Correct. He did. Yep, he did.
Oh.
Okay, so you missed. He pulls a javelin that he had on his basically kind of leaning up on the wall, and because that mace is still glowing hot. So he moves over towards Gundren, and he takes the javelin, and he takes the limp dwarf, and he picks him up by the scruff of his collar, and he takes the javelin and he holds it up to Gundren, and he says, "If you want to see your friend alive again, you're gonna call this off right now, or I'm gonna stick him, and I'm gonna end it for him, and then you'll never get any more information from Gundren."
Who said he was our friend?
Well, I figure you're here to, I should have listened to the guy that I clobbered his head in like the shell of an egg. So I'm thinking that, yes, you're here for Gundren.
Oh no, he was in fact the spy. We just want to take over your kingdom.
He says, I call bullshit on that. And he says, the ball's in your court. It's up to you. Back away, or I kill the dwarf. And he it looks like he's fixing to jab it right into like one of the eye sockets of Gundren.
We have a cleric.
We have a cleric. Oh God. All right, so he plunges it into Gundren.
Does everything kind of like pause for a minute? Do we get?
It's up to
who
you
gets
guys.
active?
He says it's up to you. Now let's see. The next person in line would be Devin. So Devin, what do you want to do? He says the ball's in your court. You guys can do free actions, of course. You guys can always do free actions. Speaking, stuff like that. Yeah, does a free action include bashing King Groll's head?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's fixing to stab him. So he says,
So did Laddie get an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
he missed. Yep, he missed.
Oh, you did. Sorry.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he missed. It was a bad miss too. It was a first round DM miss type of miss.
Yeah. I shouldn't have said anything about yours.
I think you jinxed yourself.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Girl, you will drop the dwarf before I get to you, or you will die where you stand. It's up to you. And I'll start to move towards him, see if he's gonna.
All right. He had his
Drop the dwarf.
action. No, he doesn't. He had his action held, and he plunges the javelin into Gundren Rockseeker, and you can hear him, like kind of exhale a huge breath, and his eyes open as the javelin is pierced into his chest, and then he basically, as he plunges the javelin in, he just lets go of Rockseeker and he slides off the end of the javelin. So it's your turn. You're up, Devin. Way to go, guys! You just killed Gundren. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
He's basically an NPC, so of course he goes to death saving throws. So because he's now unconscious.
Okay, so I can't get on top of the table. That's not sturdy. I'd have to actually use a.
Why can't you?
Short
You
bow.
could take a chance. You could take a chance. Why not?
Go for it. Go for it. You could do
You
it.
have acrobatics. You can tumble. You can jump. You can do all kinds of stuff. I always entertain anything.
I'm going to under the table and attack.
All right. Don't forget, you guys have. You guys also have a inspiration as well. And Lad, you had one carry over from last week.
Yep.
All right. So you're gonna jump up onto the table. Give me an acrobatics check. Just don't roll don't roll bad. I mean, you got a great acrobatics check, so.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. So you are so lucky because that's what I was looking for. You jump onto this table and it starts rocking back and forth, but luckily you're able to stabilize that table. So you're on top of the table now.
That's like famous last words. Don't make a bad.
But
I would like to inspiration that
you can
really
do that.
quickly.
You can do that. I will allow you. Nice. I was like, man, you get that under control. You get the table stop from wobbling, and then you're so distracted. But with your inspiration, you go ahead and you attack again, and Devin, you hit with a 24. So you hit King Groll, and as King Groll, he plunges the javelin into Gundren Rockseeker. Gundren lets out this as he's just been killed. He opens his eyes and looks at you and says, "Why?" No, he doesn't say that. I'm just kidding. But simultaneously, Devin, you jump up onto the table rather dexterously with inspiration, and you take your rapier and you plunge it right into the head, skewer all the way through the back of the skull of King Groll as he slides off the end of your rapier dead.
I told him. And with my offhand, I would like to attack the snarl.
Sure. All right. So you hit Snarl with a 20 versus AC.
So after he hits, I yell out, "No, not the dog!"
All right, and using fancy footwork off the table back against the door.
Okay. So that you use all of your movement to steady yourself steadily. Steady yourself steadily?
Yes.
To get off of the table rather calmly to where you don't knock it over. And okay. So you're done there, Devin.
And not spill the spirits.
Yes, because there's a couple of bottles on there, yeah. A couple of bottles of expensive Elvish wine. Okay, so we've got, let's see, some more goblins are coming in. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right.
Oh, did I pass
10,
the turn?
20, 30.
Yeah, he's working on it.
Yep, I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it.
Yeah, it takes a little time when you have 50 or 60 goblins to move around. So
Yeah.
No, there's not 50 or 60 goblins.
So
20.
I yell
Well,
out,
50 or 60 minus 8.
Frantisek, do you have Gundren?
yes, just as soon as my turn is, I'll bring him back.
As soon as my turn's over. Oh, good. I love it. All right, Laddie, you're up. I'm gonna start.
All right, I want to
some of
cast
these
Animal
things.
Friendship on Snarl here, and I'll take out a piece of food and mumble a little bit, and I'll talk to the dog and say, "It's okay, King Groll, he can't get out the peanut butter anymore." Oh, damn it.
He
All right,
says, he says that's good because I was getting tired of that shit anyway.
So he succeeded on his. I'll tell you what. Can I use an inspiration to re-roll this wisdom save? Have him re-roll the wisdom saving throw for the spell.
Sure. So he would fail it basically.
Yeah, that's what I would like. To
Yeah,
have
I'll let you do that.
Oh, all right.
He just does not like you, man.
No, I know. I know. He sees the peanut butter that I have actually.
The big jar of peanut butter. Oh,
Right.
that's another good thing that we could put with the alchemy jug. It can create peanut butter.
Peanut butter
Instead of mayonnaise or with mayonnaise or whatever. Oh man, I remember
Perfect.
when we were kids, my mom used to make us peanut butter, banana, and strawberry sandwiches. Strawberry jelly sandwiches. And my mom used to put butter on hers. I was like, "Oh, Mom, that's just gross putting peanut butter." And that's just my opinion, though. But peanut
My mom
butter
did
and
that too, it
butter,
was awful.
ugh.
That sounds good. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
All right, Wim, you're up
Maybe
now.
if it was toasted.
Toasted, I could see that. Yeah, I could see toasted.
You guys ever have mayonnaise and banana sandwiches on white bread?
Yes.
Stop.
Mayonnaise and banana?
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's got to be
Wow.
mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. Mayonnaise.
Nope.
Like Hellman.
Wow.
Correct. Those are good.
Yeah, no, I can't take Miracle Whip. It's too tangy. It has that. No, it's got to be Hellman's all the way, man. Hellman's mayonnaise for me, or Kraft. Kraft is pretty good. I used to put, speaking about weird things, I used to put maple syrup in my cottage cheese as a kid, and I also used to put ketchup in my macaroni and cheese. Man.
Oh yeah, ketchup and macaroni and cheese. That works.
I used to dip chips into like cottage cheese.
Oh, I still do that, man. Like tortillas and stuff. Yeah. Oh, so good. Now I just put like a whole can of fruit. I eat like a can of fruit every day. So. All right. So I'm getting hungry now, and I haven't ate since
Me
like
too.
noon. So. All right. Let's see. So Wim. Anything else there, Wim?
Yeah.
What
Are there any goblins in here yet?
No, but you can hear they're getting close though. It sounds like there's some just right outside the door.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and
Dragonbait,
block
you're not
this
a
one
mayonnaise
if I
fan?
can. I don't know if the door swings in or out, but we're gonna go ahead and stand right here in front
In
of it.
towards you.
Okay, then I will try and hold the door.
Okay. So you
You
want to
me
hold?
make some kind of
you
strength
want
check?
Well, you can do a couple of things. I mean, you can even hold an action for if the door swings open, you can attack whatever's behind it. Or you can hold the door with a strength check, and then when it comes to whatever's on the other side of the door and it tries to open up the door, we can do a strength check contest. So there's a couple of options you can do. Totally up to you.
I think for now I'm going to just try and hold it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so let's see. We are going to go to Gundren now. And Gundren's going to do his first death saving throw. So one of you guys want to do a D20 in the chat for me, and I'll take the first one that drops. So I'll let you guys kill Gundren. Oh my gosh! Nice for a sec. Wow, talk about a stabilization. Holy cow! Nice job there, Frantisek. Wow, he's
that way I don't have to
unconscious.
waste a spell on him.
Yeah, wow. I'm impressed. Nice job
Slap
there.
him around a little bit, he'll wake up.
Nice.
Yeah, he's stabled. Wow, holy cow. So good job. Let's do a couple more. Let's see. Let's do some more movement. 10, 20, 15, 20, 50. All right. I'm trying to get some goblins like moved ahead of time as well. So 30, 10, 20, 25, 30. All right. Well, round 3 already. Wow, this is actually, for as many creatures, this is going pretty good. All right, so Snarl is going to, I mean, just without a doubt, it's going to try to attack you. It's not going to have pack tactics anymore, but he's still going to try to bite you there, laddie.
Oh, come on, puppy.
Oh,
Oh my
he
gosh.
bites you. He is pissed at you. So Laddie Bear goes.
Yeah.
Well, Laddie
I
just
tell you-
goes down.
Let me. I'm going to use Stone's Endurance on that.
Oh, nice
which
job.
Which is a 1d12 plus 2. I can reduce damage by that. So let's see how much I get. So that reduces it by 10. So I actually only take 2 damage.
Yeah, because it went over by 6, so you're good to go. Wow, nice use with that. Very nice.
And so I'm at 20 wounds.
Can you change that on your end, or do I need to do it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
I got it
thanks.
already.
All right. So that's it for Snarl. Squall, you're up.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to mark Snarl, and I will fire an arrow at him. Dang.
Ooh, a miss. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
All right, let's go to the Dark Elf. The Dark Elf attacks Snarl. Ooh. And she hits. Ooh, Snarl's heavily wounded. Wow, look at those bad rolls. 2, 1, 1, 1. All right, Frantisek.
Okay, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on my friend Laddie here.
Oh, thank you. Feels good. Oh. Feels so good.
That's all right. And then the spiritual weapon will attack Snarl.
Yes, he has resisted my advances.
I will get a hit there.
Okay. That is a nice hit with a 22. Ooh, Snarl goes down.
No more puppy.
No more
I had kind of looked over at Gundren, and I'm like, he's not that bad, guys. I think he'll be all right.
All right, go ahead and pass it, and we'll go to Devin is next.
I'd like to take a dagger and wedge it into the door jamb to kind of act as a wedge to keep the door locked.
Oh, sure. Yeah, nice job. Good job with that.
So, should we try to escape? I mean, we cut off the snake's head, yes?
Yeah, so that door, where does that door go to? I'll point over to the other door we didn't come in on.
Well, when we were around on that side of the castle scoping it out, I think it's broken. We can get out.
Yeah, the Dark Elf says if we want to escape, she says there's a lot more goblins here, and she particularly doesn't want to fight a small war band of hobgoblins either with a bugbear. She says we could probably escape through the door to the north.
We can throw this table in front of this door too, and then we can go north.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
All right, somebody help me get this dwarf up on his feet.
Small. Yeah, get Gundren, sure. Yeah, it'll take someone to carry
I'll carry
him.
him.
Sure,
I'll
Laddie
carry
could do that easily. No strength check or anything like that needed.
Okay.
I mean, you're a Goliath, so you're a pretty big dude.
Yep, I'll pick him up and.
Okay, so Devin, looks like you guys are going to start heading out.
Yeah, just a quick glance.
Somebody search that hobgoblin or the king.
Roll.
All right, so it'll take an action to get that the table over to the door, but then again, Devin has already shivved a dagger into the crack to where it would be super hard to open up anyway. So, all right, so Devin, you've taken and shivved the dagger in there. What are you doing, Devin? You looks like you've kind of moved back. Are you going to use the rest of your turn to basically push that table over there too?
Yes.
Okay, and then Frantisek, your spiritual hammer can actually be over the table, basically waiting for something to come through.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so now by this point, it sounds like one of something is behind that door that you guys just shivved the dagger and put the table there. Something's trying to open that door. No success though.
I suggest we get out quickly.
So now, Wim, you're holding that door. Remember, you said that you were holding the door?
Correct.
So why don't you do a strength check, and you can do that open in the tower. And I will also do a strength check with you, because something is trying to pull that door open.
You said do it in the tower?
No, don't do it in the tower. Do it openly. Oh. I need to turn off my... Yeah, I need to turn off my... really quick. Sorry about that.
Bum, 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 bum.
Sorry about that. All right, so now, Wim, you're holding that door. Remember, you said that you were holding the door. So why don't you do a strength check, and you can do that open in the tower. And I will also do a strength check with you, because something is trying to pull that door open.
That was a fantastic roll.
He's a cat. I mean, they're not real strong.
All right, so I don't know why that
Just really
check-
fast.
You're just getting ready to open it.
Yeah, this is what I rolled. The
I
goblin
actually
rolled
was.
17.
Yeah.
So yeah, he opens up the door. Basically, there's like something like slippery, some kind of like lotion or something. I don't know. Whatever slippery, slimy on the handle. The goblin actually pulls the handle open, and now you can see that there are a couple of goblins where this door is. Here's one here. And here's the other goblin. You can see the other goblin standing up on top of the rubble. I don't know why I don't know why those rolls are going into the tower. Okay, so it didn't this time. That's weird. Okay, weird. I don't know. I can't answer that. Okay, so let's go next. Goblin's there. He basically, well, actually, seeing that, it would be pretty much be a bonus action to pull that, but then again, it was a strength check involved, so I'll upgrade that to a standard action because of the struggle. So that's it. Looks like the goblin's going to try to attack you now. So let's go next. Another goblin appears on the rubble also, and this is Lupo. Lupo was basically the right hand man of Clark.
All right.
Ooh. I'm doing some couple of double movements. So Laddie, you're up now. Wim, you're next.
All right. Let's see. So we've got these guys in front of us. I'm carrying Gundren. Let's go with. Let's do a thorn whip at this goblin that's standing in the door now.
Okay.
Good choice.
Ooh, a miss.
Oh, it's a miss. All right, and then I will do. Yeah, I don't want to transform because I'm carrying him, so that's going to be it. I will run over behind.
That would put him back
Wim.
to death saving throws as he clogs out on the ground.
Right, yeah.
All right, Wim, you're up.
All right.
At least you have a pretty good defensive position now, which is okay.
So
As a free action, I ask Wim to give me some space.
yeah. I
Wim,
was
you
about
attack
to.
and miss.
All right. Then I'll go for my bonus action.
Bonus action's a hit. Nice job. Heavily wounding the goblin.
And I'm going to spend a key to disengage.
Okay.
Oh, also, can I climb on this thing over here?
Sure.
That'll be what I'm doing.
It's
then.
only about about a foot up from the floor. It's sort of like an indention into the wall. So yeah, you can do that.
Also
you
under my key
You could
points,
probably
I'm only
squeeze
seeing
out
one little-
too, if you wanted to. You could probably squeeze out. It would be pretty hard, but
Oh, I thought those were
Ooh.
arrow slits.
yeah, they are. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not very visibly accurate. So I would say no. You probably couldn't squeeze out. Now that I think about it, maybe a gnome, but
I look and go, I would not fit.
no, you definitely wouldn't, Parker. You could in like snake form or something. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm looking at my key points. I'm only seeing one little mark next to it. I should have three. I think.
Yeah, you haven't used it yet.
Yeah, I just used one to disengage, but I'm not seeing the other two there.
Did you use any last time?
No, I mean I wasn't even.
Yeah, I don't think he was
In
in the
last
combat
time.
tracker when you gave us a long rest. Because he wasn't here last time.
All right, so yeah, it says you have one per day. So